Robin class. Today is Monday. Hope you are all well and that you've had a lovely weekend. Today I thought we'd read a story, and I thought we'd read this one, which is called Marvin Gets Mad. It's a really lovely story. Perhaps you can read along with your finger like we have done in last videos, and read along with the story when I put the pictures up. Have a lovely day. Bye bye. One perfect morning, Marvin and Molly found a tree full of big, juicy apples. There was one apple that Marvin really wanted, but no matter how high he jumped, he couldn't quite reach it. Maybe it will fall off, thought Marvin. He waited and waited and waited, but the apple did not fall. Eventually, Marvin fell asleep. When Marvin woke up, the apple was gone. Molly was eating it. "I wanted that apple," shouted Marvin. "Sorry," said Molly, "I didn't know." Marvin was not happy. "Don't get mad with me," said Molly. "There's lots of more apples on the tree." "I wanted that apple," shouted Marvin, "and you've eaten it." Marvin was so mad he grew mad teeth and mad horns, mad feet and a mad tail. "I want my apple." "Calm down," said Molly. "No," shouted Marvin, and he stamped on the flowers. He knocked over the chicken shed and frightened away the ducks and bit a cow's tail. Marvin didn't know what he wanted anymore. He stamped his big mad feet and let out a big mad "Bah!" As Martin stamped harder and harder, the ground began to rumble underneath him, and suddenly, crack! The ground opened up and it swallowed him whole. Marvin fell deeper and deeper and landed with a thud all alone in the dark. "Bah!" shouted Marvin, but no one could hear him. He tried to break the wall, but he only hurt his head. Marvin was all alone. He closed his eyes and remembered the perfect day in the meadow. "I wish Molly was here," he thought. Gradually, Marvin felt less mad. When Marvin opened his eyes, there was Molly. "I'm sorry I was so angry," said Marvin. "That's okay," said Molly. "I came to find you. I thought you might be lost, and look, I found another big juicy apple." "Thank you," said Marvin, and Molly showed Marvin the way back up to the meadow. Everything was perfect again, but Marvin didn't want an apple anymore. He wanted a pear, but no matter how high he jumped, he couldn't quite reach it.